Hello and welcome to another episode of Sergio's Big Adventures. Now today we will be talking about hats. Yes, that's right, hats. Not to brag, but I usually receive a lot of compliments about my hats when I'm out exploring LA or, just hitting the town, going somewhere new with my friends. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share the story of how I became obsessed with hats, where I buy my hats, and kind of the story behind some of my most favorite hats that I bought abroad. To date, I own 29 different hats. Now this is the holy grail of all of my hats. This is the very first hat that I bought. I bought this hat in Mallorca, Spain. It was about 25 euro or so, and I hated it for like a month. But I kept wearing it and wearing it until I finally, I got used to it and I really like it now. It's one of my favorites. I bought this hat at Zara. Zara, man. It's actually one of the shops that I go to often to search for hats. Another type of hat that I really like to buy are caps. I have some that have unfortunately passed away. I kind of just lost them. These were bought in Madrid. Well, funny story. I bought this one for my dad for €5 only. €5. And I brought it back, I was super happy to bring him something back from Spain, from such a cultural site like the Plaza Mayor. And I gave it to him and he was just like, oh, okay son, thanks. Fortunately, I got to keep it and now I'm the owner of this really cool cap. Goran Bros. Oh. There we go. It's a hat shop that was established in 1895. I bought this for around $50 or so, and I'm really happy with it. Kind of on the pricier side, but like I said, they're quality hats. I also bought this hat there, actually on National Hat Day, which is January 15. Well, I got these two hats while I lived in China, in Shangyu, China, in the Zhejiang province. This hat is worn by fishermen from the long black boats that are very unique and only are specific to Shaoxing. It's made 100% from wool. It's really warm. You wear this for like 5 minutes and your ears are just like... Now this hat, funny story behind this hat. I was out with friends and I was visiting one of my friends at his apartment. The security guard was trying to talk to me. Obviously I couldn't understand him because I didn't speak Chinese or anything. Just like took the hat from his head and I was just like, yeah, can I have it? He was just like, yeah. I was kind of just kidding, but I was kind of serious. So then I slowly started to walk away, and then I got on my friend's motorcycle, and then we just stormed off. And then he kind of just like looked really puzzled, like, that foreigner just took my hat. It's like a military Chinese hat. How cool is that? I don't know where else to get these, and I just wanted a nice little souvenir basically that night that I was a little, Alright, now this one is probably one of my favorite hats I purchased in Morocco while I was visiting Tangier. I've never worn it in public. I think it's a little small. I was probably ripped off, but I don't care because it's a really nice hat. Many people think that I buy my hats at really expensive shops or that I spend a lot on them, and sometimes I do, but other times I buy them at really common and inexpensive places. For example, these two hats I purchased in Target. I got this one for, the summer to go to the beach or Cuba or my backyard. This one, very cheap, inexpensive, and I also bought it from Target. I've used it in many places that's been really cold. For example, I used this in Amsterdam, coffee shops, Yeah, I definitely wore it there. Baseball caps are also one of my go-to type of hats that I wear on a regular day or weekend. Welcome to California, now leave. You get it? And sometimes you can wear them, regular, and sometimes you can work to the side a little bit. a little bit to the side too if you want to give it some extra swag. And then sometimes if you want to do this, I don't recommend that. Also, I feel like everyone should have a wide brimmed hat. If you're feeling country, it brings out something new in you. I usually think I look either like Western, super hipster, or weird. I don't know, probably. Depends on your preference. Sometimes you can wear them, you know, just straightforward, or sometimes you can decide to tilt them a little to your left or to your right, or whatever that is. But I prefer to put them in the back a little. It's kind of my signature thing where I put my hats to the back, and it's what I do. You can do it too. You can't forget about beanies, right? Actually, this one was made by my mom, and she did a pretty damn good job making it. She's the crochet queen, as I like to call her, and you know, it takes her a while and it's really hard on the hands, but the results are really nice and I'm very grateful. So thank you. This is the latest hat to my collection. First one, meet new one. Hello. It's a Greek fisherman's hat, authentically made in Greece. It's handmade. I purchased it on greekshops.com, and it took me years and years and years to probably find a hat like this. Let me know what hat you like the best, whether it was this fisherman hat or the wide brimmed hats or the fedoras or the caps, or let me know what you like best by commenting below, by liking, and by subscribing. Don't be afraid to wear a hat. Just try it out. I hope, if anything, I hope that's the one thing you learned from this video. Don't be afraid to wear a hat. Anyone can wear one. Try it out. You're next.